Lust is not the worst sin you can do. It is a very serious sin that is destructible to both your body and soul, but it's not the worst. It's not blasphemy against the Holy Spirit either. Well, it is, but it's much deeper than that. And most of us can't really define what blasphemy against the Holy Spirit means anyway. The worst sin we can commit is the sin that makes all other sins possible. It is pride. Pride is selfishness, it is self-conceit and self-preservation. The world of pride revolves around the self. There is lust because we think my pleasure matters more than God's design. There's hate because we think my justice is more fair than God's. There's blasphemy because we think my truth reflects reality more than what God says, and so on and on. Pride appeared first in the heavenly realm when Lucifer started coveting God's throne, transforming him into Satan himself. As St. Augustine had put it was pride that changed angels into devils. It was also pride that destroyed the perfect creation of God when mankind decided they wanted to be as gods by eating the fruit of the forbidden tree. The sin was not so much about disobeying God than it was about rejecting God's moral authority in order for them to have the moral autonomy to decide what's good and evil for themselves. God was supposed to be the one to define meaning, morality, and purpose. By eating the forbidden fruit, man gave himself the autonomy to define all these things for himself. This is where all selfishness, self-conceit, and self-preservation began. Martin Luther called this the incurvatus in se, a Latin phrase that means the soul curved in on itself. It is the state of the soul where everything is oriented inward to the self instead of upward to God and outward to others. It turns us into misshapen souls.